Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to another story time with me and my daughter. She said she wants me to video it. Which story do you want to read tonight? David and Goliath. So we are going to read about David and Goliath. In this book, it's entitled The Shepherd Who Feared Nothing. So this is and this is alright. So guys, you're not able to see everything because of how I have to set the camera up, but you can just listen on to our story time. Don't shake it, Alina. So it says, David, the youngest son in his family, 3 of his 7 older brothers were in the Israelite army, fighting with King Saul against the Philistines. One day, David's father gathered some food for his older sons and asked David to bring it to them. As David got to the army and found his brothers, a giant Philistine named Goliath came out to taunt them. He did this every day, making the Israelites' army lose all courage. Everyone shrank back as Goliath came forward, wearing heavy armor and looking impossible to defeat. "Give me a man to fight," he bellowed Goliath to the Israelites. "If your man wins, we will become your slaves. But if I win, you will become our slaves and serve us." Stop picking your nose. Are you listening to the story? You asked me to read, so you need to listen. Stop picking your nose. No one was brave enough to fight Goliath, even though King Saul had offered a reward for killing the giant. The winner would get to marry King Saul's daughter. "Don't lose heart," David said to King Saul. "I will fight the giant." King Saul said, "You can't fight him. He has been a warrior all his life, and you are just a young shepherd." David answered him, "I am a shepherd, but I have killed both a lion and a bear in defense of my sheep. This giant will be like one of them, because he has defied the armies of the living God." "Okay," said King Saul.
Mommy.
Yes, baby?
I did watch it on Daddy's phone.
You watched it? You watched the story on Daddy's phone? Okay, that's great. So King Saul said, "Okay, then go, and may God be with you."
Mom.
Yes, baby? Cover your mouth.
When I was watching it, David did have a blue clothes.
Oh, he had on a blue clothes in the
Yeah.
show, but he's wearing what color here? What color is this?
Gray?
He's wearing gray in this one. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So with a sling and 5 smooth stones, David approached Goliath, the giant. Goliath looked him over. "Am I a dog that you come at me with these silly weapons? Come here, and I'll rip you to pieces." David yelled back, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have mocked." David took a stone out of his pouch, put it in his sling, and slung it at Goliath. Thwack! It hit him right in the center of his forehead. Goliath fell to the ground, dead. When the Philistines saw that Goliath was dead, they turned and ran for their lives.
Why?
Yes, because they were now scared. Because the giant, their champion, he was now dead. So they had nobody to fight for them. So they were now afraid of the Israelites because they thought nobody could have defeated Goliath because he was so big and strong and mighty. But David, the little shepherd boy, he defeated him. So they turned and ran for their lives. All the Israelites now, they celebrated David's victory. Look at them. They lift David and they're celebrating, they're shouting for joy, they're happy. So the Philistines could taunt them no more. God showed them that he is not dependent on a skilled warrior or a huge weapon to win a battle. David had triumphed over Goliath with just a stone and a sling because he had Almighty God on his side. End of the story. So, while Goliath went to David, Alina, with his spear and his javelin and his protective armor, David went to Goliath with just a sling and some stones in his pouch. And guess who? He went with God. He went with Almighty God. So he was able to defeat the giant because God helped him, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you enjoy the story?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you remember about the story? Goliath and the shepherd boy. All right, awesome. You want to sleep? No, you're going to bed?
Yes.
All right, so that's it, guys. Thank you for staying tuned. Alina is going to her bed now. That is our little nightcap. She's going to sing a song and she's going to pray and go to her bed. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. God bless you. Bye-bye.